What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. So, you guys remember when Konami put out the presser for Extreme Force in the TCG, and they said that there was going to be a new behemoth link form monster that could let you reshape your entire hand and draw up to 4 cards? This is that dude, and I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty fucking powerful card. This is, I'm not gonna say it's Firewall Dragon or anything like that, but it's definitely a strong card, especially considering that draw 4 effect is not a hard once per turn, so you can use it as many times as you want. Exodia boys, stand up. This is Skulldeat. Yeah, Skulldeat. That's such a weird name. Skulldeat, the chain Dracoserpent. It is not actually a Draco card, thank God. It is not a worm, it's a dragon. It is an Earth attribute, which is a little weird because, I mean, the thing kind of looks like, kind of reminds me of like Chaos Emperor Dragon or something. It looks like Chaos Emperor Dragon, but more evil, and they needed to like chain him up because he was so broken. Like, if they were gonna release Chaos Emperor Dragon off the ban list, like this is what he would look like right before they released him. He's all crazy because he's been locked up all that time, and they got the chains on him and whatnot. This is a Link 4 Dragon. It is 2800 attack. The link points are up towards your opponent, and then the rest of them are just down in different directions. And the link materials are 2+ monsters with different names, and it says this card gains the following effect or effects depending on the number of monsters used as its materials. If you use 2+ monsters, a monster that is normal or special summoned to a zone this card points to gains 300 attack and defense. Okay, that 300 attack and defense is starting to become so common you almost don't even notice it anymore. 3 or more. Once per turn, you can special summon 1 monster from your hand. At first, I did not think this effect was very important. I'm starting to think that this effect is very important if you get the 4 effect, which we already kind of knew about. When this card is link summoned, you can draw 4 cards and then return 3 of them to the bottom of your deck in any order. Okay, so I know that this guy does require multiple monsters with different names. Here's why I don't think that that's really that difficult. If you've really seen people pop off with link summons, like a lot of times they don't use, unless it's like spirals where they're using like quick fix. A lot of times people are using different monsters with different names, and even if you don't have a bunch of different monsters with different names, a lot of times you can go into links to get different names. I mean, understand that if you basically use like a Venus plus Shine Balls is a 1 card Dracoserpent, and that's pretty damn powerful, especially considering you will get the 4 effect. You'll be able to reshuffle your hand or reshape your hand. I actually thought about, like, I was like, what about agents, right? Like agents, not only would you be able to summon this just off of Venus, but then you'd be able to like potentially special summon Master Hyperion from your hand with its effect, and if you draw 4 cards, you should have a Master Hyperion by that point, even if you have to send 3 of them back to the bottom of your deck. So I think that this card in the first effect is actually pretty good with the second effect, and I mean that whole you gain 300 attack and defense, because if you're going to special summon a monster out of your hand, that monster is going to get 300 attack and defense. Now, I don't really think you'll be able to make this without using your normal summon, unless you're going to do like a pendulum summon or something like that. But I think that this is a powerful card. Like, moving forward, I think that this Veryl or Borolo Dragon and Firewall Dragon are probably going to be the definitive Link 4s in the game. And the fact that this is not a hard once per turn on any of these effects is actually pretty damn scary. But I think that the third effect, the special summon from your hand, I didn't think it was important at first, but then I think about it, if you can pull the 4th effect off and you get a hand, or you get to draw 4 cards and then put any 3 back, chances are you're going to get at least 1 powerful monster that you want to special summon from your hand. So I think that those effects pretty much work in unison, and then when you special summon that monster, it gains 300 attack and defense, so you might have enough damage, I don't know, to maybe do half your opponent's, actually probably more than that. He's 2800, so if you special summon another, like, I don't know, 20, maybe an Apex Avion or something like that, and you give it 300 attack, like, your opponent might be almost donezo at that point. They might actually be almost dead. So I think this card is actually very strong. Skulldeat will, well, you know what, at this point I don't even want to predict rarities. I was going to say it's probably going to be a secret in the TCG, but then Konami is going to end up trolling us and making him like a fucking common or something like that. But I think that it's a very solid card. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. And actually, again, before I end this video, just for today, I got to shout out the artist on my stream. His name is One Punch Blaze. He's a really good artist. He drew me as a JoJo character, and it actually looks so much like me. It's it's pretty damn scary. Everybody knows that I have the bald head at this point. I've got some arm muscles, a little bit of chest muscles, but yeah, I do unfortunately have a little bit of a belly. This is like perfect. I think this is what we're gonna have to do. This is going to set up for next year's anime opening part 2. Anyways, what the hell am I even talking about at this point? If you guys have not subscribed already, go ahead and do that and turn on those notifications for daily videos.